Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We are back again for another episode. It's episode number 30, and today we're going to be solving the mystery of who we are getting as the right forward in our team. Now, as you can see, we've obviously chucked Bernardo Silva up front, but we're not even going to solve the issue just yet. We're going to just wait because we need to see what happens with the market, and I've obviously not even shown you the video of this yet, if that makes sense. So I've obviously pre-recorded this a couple of days before, so I needed to get some wins and stuff in. Like, I'm going to do a bit of playoff gameplay today. I'm also going to complete a couple of objectives and stuff, but I was looking at like Joe Cole. I was looking at a couple of different options for that right forward role. It would probably be playing up front in game, so it was a bit of an interesting one, and we didn't really come to a conclusion anyway, so I'm just sort of waiting for feedback on who we should get, just asking a couple of different people. So that's basically the plan. For now, we're just going to chuck in like a Jadon Sancho or something just at the right forward, so we can get full chem to the boy that is up front, which is going to be a different player that's not Bernardo Silva, because we put him at centre mid in game. We've dropped Milinkovic-Savic, but you'll see that later on in the episode. So in this episode, as you can see at the moment, we're currently doing Supreme Scorers, which I believe you have to win 4 games to get like a 50k pack or something. And I'll be honest, it was quite simple. All we had to do was use a French team. And obviously the person up front, Kylian Mbappe, absolutely killing it as always, because he's the man on loan, and everybody hates him, but you know, you just got to do what you got to do to try and win the games, aren't you? Obviously a lot of people are using him, like this guy right here, and he's obviously got a decent backline. Like Lacroix is literally like, what, 4 or 5k now. It's just stupid how the market is. He's also got himself Mukiele that we've also got untradeable, and also like an Ndombele and stuff, so it's not bad. And speaking of informs, actually they obviously released a guaranteed sort of Team of the Week pack. I don't know, I keep trying to say ones to watch when I always like think of a Team of the Week. It's so weird, but obviously it's a guaranteed Team of the Week from the 1 to 5 weeks or current, I think it is, or something like that. I've not currently done any just yet, but this is literally Tuesday when I'm recording this, so we'll probably get a couple done for like another episode, and just see how they go really, because obviously you could get someone decent. Like Romero's not bad, as you can see, this guy that's got here in his defence. He's also got Todibo though, so that's obviously something that we can exploit in the game. Quite a lot of people have this Fekir as well. Obviously, I think that's just because he's so cheap, isn't he? Let's be honest. Obviously, being like 80k or whatever, compared to Bernardo Silva, it's 100k or 120k, whatever it is. Obviously, Prem tax is quite big on this game, let's be honest. But anyway, what a beautiful header that was by the boy Mukiele. He's actually growing on me, to be fair, but we still can't fit him in the team, really, unless, you know, we get a centre-back that's French. We could actually do it, but we'd have to drop Van Dijk, and I don't really want to drop Van Dijk. Or if not, we have to drop Koulibaly and just drop that left-hand side completely. But I absolutely love Osimhen, so we want to keep him in the team. So anyway, moving on to the next game after we got another couple of quits there, we got ourselves another Fekir, and Naki Williams as well. He's an interesting SBC. He just seems so much for what he is though, so I'm going to stay clear of that one. Let me know if you have completed him though, because I want to sort of get your feedback on if he's good or not, and obviously if he's class, which I mean he looks okay, but if he is class, then you know we might go and unlock him as like a super sub, because we can't fit him in the team anymore. Obviously we've got ourselves Ousmane Dembele. Well, we had Ousmane Dembele, sorry, we obviously sold him now. Got Bernardo Silva, got a couple of different players in the squad, but anyway, we've now completed the 4 wins that we do need to go and get this objective done for the 50k pack, which is quite good. We also got 4 75 plus packs as well, so obviously we're going to open them and hopefully get something decent out of them. But to be honest, I'd just take any sort of fodder at this point. I don't even really care about usable players at this point, because like the team's decent enough. Obviously I'd love to back a Ronaldo, Messi, whatever, but you know, we'll just take fodder now. Like, I really don't really care about the low meta cards, like a, I don't know, like a Saint Maximin or something like that. I'm not really too bothered, or a Valverde. Don't really care, just want fodder. So we're going to open these packs then. Don't go for obviously the 75 pluses first, and the first one is going to offer us out, guess what, an on board. You love to see that. So that is obviously the first one. Gives us a Skroshka, and we have to discard him because he's duplicate untradeable. Second one then, is it going to be any better? No, he's not. We'll skip through because, you know, it's a terrible pack. Renato Sanchez though, and a funny fact about him, we still have him bought for 27,500 coins when it was like the first week of the game, and he's not even worth 2k now. It's so depressing. But yeah, so you know, I actually bought that card as an investment. I believe he did go up for like a little bit, but I genuinely thought it was going to like 40-50k because he was incredible. We then skip a walkout in Sergio Biscuits, which was quite annoying. I didn't think it was going to be a walkout. I just saw the boards and I thought it was just the boards because I didn't see the two middle flares, which obviously it sort of tell if it's a walkout or not. The next 75 plus gives us nothing, and it's actually Diallo, you know, from PSG, but we've got to discard him because he's a duplicate untradeable. And we finally make it to the 50k pack, the rare players pack. It's also a guaranteed 83 plus as well, so hopefully we can back something decent. Unfortunately, it's not a walkout, but it is going to be one of the new cards, sort of newish cards anyway. It was new when I packed it. We get Jordan and Marvi, the Europa League. I believe it's road to the knockouts. That's what they are. And he's chilling at the minute for like 35k. He's probably worth like 10k now, but I don't really know. So, you know, he looks okay. Again, he's not going to get into our team. I mean, again, he could really, let's be honest, if we get Koundé into the side. But this is sort of the new look team that we've sort of gone for. We've put Rashford into the starting 11. Jude Bellingham's gone up front. We packed him, obviously, from our Foot Champs Awards last weekend. Obviously, we've got the boy Sancho. Got some decent little players. Walker's in at right back. And, you know, we've put in I can't say his name. Di Lorenzo at left back, because then we get full chem to Osimhen as well as Koulibaly. So it sort of made sense to do that over using like an Alexandro, who obviously puts the other two on 8 chemistry. So now we're going to move on and do some Foot Champions playoffs, because why not? And Bernardo Silva, with his first game for the club, gets himself an assist 25 minutes in. Don't look too bad, to be honest. He seems a very, very good player. Again, it's another decent-ish assist. Maybe it was too far out, but obviously I put a bit too much power on, let's be honest. He seemed really, really good on the ball, as you can see there, just sort of dribbling. But the only issue I have with the card is the fact that he's so small. He literally is like the weakest person I think I know on this planet, which is not great, I'll be honest, especially when he's going up against big defenders. But he seems to hold his own sometimes, you know, getting in there. As long as he doesn't get touched, if he doesn't get touched by a defender, he won't go down. It's fine, and he should score or get an assist or whatever. So he seems decent. Like I said, as long as he doesn't get bullied, or basically a defender has to breathe on him and then he goes down. But anyway, we won the first game, which was really, really good. Moving on to the second game, this guy's got himself De Bruyne. He's got as well the Champions League, not De Bruyne, the Champions League silver. He's also got himself the left back, Jordan Marvi. Renato Sanchez in there, Koundé's in there. He's got some decent little players. We've also got Koundé and Kimpembe, actually. We've got Kimpembe, I've just realised. We could maybe swap out. No, we're not gonna ditch Koulibaly and Van Dijk. I mean, if Van Dijk does my head in, we might put Kimpembe in, because he seems to be really, really good on this game. Everyone's using him, and he's a bit like the Mendy sort of Varane link from last year. We've now got Kimpembe, Marquinhos, and obviously Donnarumma. That is so scary, it's ridiculous. That's all I'm seeing now in like Div 1 and stuff. And we'll play some like rivals and stuff in the next episode as well to try to get up to the elite division. That's what I want to do, because if we can do that, we get an extra player pick every week, and let's be honest, that's quite decent for content. So anyway, moving on, after we just won that game previous, this is the new one. This guy's got himself a bronze striker up front, which I can tell you he did sub off for someone. I can't remember who it was though. It could have been Fekir there, obviously, as he touched the ball. So we had 1-0 up, but then a nice little cutback there from the boy Salah into Fekir. Well, Salah, by the way, he's just incredible. Obviously, in real life, he's absolutely smashing it. He obviously had such a like massive part against Man United. Obviously, I believe it was last weekend. Now time's just going mental. It's ridiculous. It's obviously like Wednesday, Thursday, whenever you see this, so it's quite a few days ago now, but obviously it's still fresh in the memory. And then Rafael Varane does get himself on the score sheet for my opponent to make it 2-1 in the 98th minute. Unfortunately, that is where we do lose out on the game. We had 4.4 expected goals and only scored 1. That's a bit of an issue. I need to be taking more of my chances, and I've sort of noticed that in the last couple of games. I need to just put the ball in the back of the net, basically. So we'll move on into the next one, fresh off our loss, which really, really hurt, and it obviously it took a lot of time as well, because I went to extra time and stuff. But this is the next game, and this is sort of the games that scare me. I see a full, basically, buying team. Well, it is, yeah, full buying team, and you know these really scare me because they just seem to be decent players. However, we started the game off very, very well. 3 minutes 45 seconds on the clock. We notched a goal through Marcus Rashford, assisted by his Man United counterpart, Jadon Sancho. Obviously, he's sat on the bench at the minute for United, which is quite funny. But anyway, we got 2-0 up a couple minutes later as well. Bernardo Silva, decent finish. I mean, you're not really going to miss that. However, Pogba could have missed that, and he didn't. What a boy, what a finish. We'll take that all day long. And then Bernardo Silva gets him on the score sheet once again. So we're 4-0 up now, and it gets a bit nice. We get 5-0 up as well. Osimhen, you beautiful man. So we are 5-0 up. Lovely stuff. Can we make it 6? Well, Bernardo Silva's through on goal. He's going to go around the keeper. Simple as you do it. And he's even dabbed before he scored. I mean, that's just disrespect, let's be honest. So we do win the game 6-0. We'll take it. Quite an easy game, I'll be honest. I was scared though before the game, obviously. As I've explained, like, they just sort of scare me, those teams. So we'll move on, and now we've got ourselves 50 wins in FUT Champions. Finally, we've got ourselves a 100k pack. Can we get something decent from that? Well, I'd love to, let's be honest. It could be so good, it could be so bad. At the minute, as you can see on the screen now, we've got De Jong, Royce, and someone else in packs. I don't know what's in packs now, but we'll open the pack. And what is it going to be? Well, it's a walkout, boy. It's going to be Belgium. Unfortunately, not a cam from Man City. That really would have helped with the Bernardo Silva sort of situation. But we're going to get ourselves a Lukaku, so it's not terrible. We actually got ourselves a Bernardo Silva in the pack. We also got ourselves a informed Savanier. Not bad. As well as Eden Hazard, who obviously is a Belgian player, as well as Lukaku. So not a terrible 100k pack. I've seen a lot worse. He's actually probably one of the better. Well, if not, it's the best one I've had all year. So we'll take it. And that's pretty much going to be that for that pack, and we'll move on into the next game of qualifying. So this is the next team, and as you can see, he's got himself 4 icons: Gerrard, Carlos, Koeman, and I believe that's Cafu. He's got himself as well Sane, and a couple of obviously Bundesliga players. That seems really, really weird. He literally could have gone any league with those icons. Going to like a 4-5-1 or something, you can literally get any left mid. You could do different things, but this guy's just decided to go standard Bundesliga team with a couple of icons in there. So we do go 1 up, and then Pogba getting himself a foul there. Well, obviously he's been on the other end of a foul, and we've got ourselves a penalty. So can we go on the scores to go 2-0 up inside 12 minutes? I'd love to. Rashford's one to step up, and unlike the Euros, he goes and puts in the back of the net, so that's quite nice. So anyway, yeah, whatever. We're going to move on, and we're obviously 2-0 up. Can we make it 3? Well, it's a nice ball from Osimhen into Bernardo Silva, and a lovely ball across. Sancho won't miss that. Not even a 200 coin player, I think, would miss that, let's be honest. Even a keeper. I don't really care who it is. You're probably going to score that open net. Then Sancho whips it to the back post, and Koulibaly rises highest. I'm not scored one of them for quite a long time now, which is quite good. So we're 4-0 up in 27 minutes. We're going to make it 5-0 as well, as Rashford just gets around the goalkeeper quite easily with a ball roll. He seems to be scoring a lot more goals now. Obviously put him up front as well, so he seems a lot more effective. And as you can see, we're going to make it 6-0 as well just before half time. Rashford in on goal again. Ball will scoot round the keeper, and as you can see, 6-0. And then I'm pretty sure I cut to the end result, which I do. Bernardo Silva does, I believe, get a match ball, and we end the game off winning, I believe, 13-0 or something. No, 12-1. So yeah, 12-1. What a ridiculous scoreline, but we'll take it and we'll move on. We just need one more win now to obviously qualify ourselves into the next weekend league, which of course we want to go and do. So this is the next team, hopefully the final team of the episode. He's got himself Cafu. He's got a cheeky little Varane. I'm guessing it's untradeable, I'll be honest. He's got Salah in there as well, and a couple of other players. He's got Delict SBC as well. That could be interesting if he gets a couple of upgrades. But anyway, moving straight on into this game, we go 1-0 up. Jadon Sancho. It's pretty much an open net. I mean, last year I think that would have got blocked, but he somehow found a way through. We're then going to push through again. Osimhen into Bernardo Silva. Lovely scoop turn. Takes the shot on his weaker foot. I'm seeing that quite a lot as well. Bernardo Silva, he's scoring on his weaker foot, which is really, really good to see because he's only got a 3-star weak foot, which kind of put me off at first, I'll be honest, but we just did him anyway for the bants, and he's actually turned out quite well. Anyway, so we do go 3-0 up as well. Osimhen just before the stroke of a half time, and we're going to make it 4 as well. Bernardo Silva once again, and that's actually going to see us get a rage quit, so that's really, really good. And obviously we love to see that. It just gets everything flowing nicely, and you just love to see a rage quit, let's be honest. So yes, thank you Santa Rosa FC. We'll just take the win. 21 points then. We probably should have got every single win from this episode, but we didn't. We obviously lost one, and we've just got ourselves rank 2 in the playoffs. We don't push into rank 1. What's the point? You get like a mega pack and you get nothing from it anyway. So we'll open these 2 premium gold players packs and whatever other pack it is. I can't bloody remember, even though it was on my screen 2 seconds ago. But let's go and open these packs then. I had a bit of a fit there. I went to the club for some reason, but let's finally go to the store. And as you can see, we'll open the gold players pack first because it's the worst pack. Is it going to be anything decent? Well, it's actually going to give us a board, and that board is going to be German boards, centre-back boards. It's going to be Rudiger. Not bad. He got himself an assist, obviously, in the 7-0 win against Norwich, which was really, really frustrating for my FPL team because I was the one that chose Havertz as captain, not Salah. That's sort of my weekend for you. You've probably grasped how it went. Not great. Not first anymore in my FPL league that obviously put money into, which is pretty sad, but I'm second, so you just never know. And obviously, we're only like 9 game weeks in, so you've got a lot of time to see what happens. So, moving on to the final pack, then we get another board, and it's going to be Argentine boards, goalkeeper boards. It's going to be from Aston Villa as well, which of course is going to be the boy Martinez. We'll also get an 83 in there as well, so it's decent fodder that will help towards the Team of the Week packs that we do later on in the week. So anyway, that's going to pretty much wrap up the episode. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.